One of the hardest parts of selling on Amazon is finding profitable products. Matter of fact, a lot of sellers waste hours of searching for products only to end up with the products that barely make profits or don't sell at all. But what if you knew exactly what to look for? My name is Hisham, also known as e-commerce on all social media platforms. I've been doing Amazon online arbitrage for about 2 years now, and I've generated over 7 figures in my Amazon business. And I've done this all by the age of 20 years old. And today I want to show you guys my exact strategy by finding and making winning products to sell for your Amazon business. Not only am I going to show you guys live examples of winning products, but I'm also going to show you guys why they work so that you can start working smarter and making some real money on Amazon. With that being said, let's get right to it. All right, so the first product that I have here pulled up is this dog harness. We can see it's selling for $44.90 right there. We can see 50 bought in the past month. And if I scroll down here, the keeper chart looks pretty good. Offer counts are going down, which is always a good sign to show movement. And if I go to the actual website where we're sourcing it from, this website is known as PetSmart. I'm sure you guys have heard of PetSmart before. They have it listed for $34.99. So if I put that price into SellerAmp right here, $34.99, we can see we're definitely not profitable at all. But if I go back to the website right here, we can see they have an online only buy one, get the second 50% off all dog and cat collars, leashes, and harnesses, which clearly applies to this. So now if I go back over here, we're going to do $34.99 because obviously, if we buy one, we get 50% off. So in this case, we're going to take 25% off from the total transaction of 2, take 25%, bang, almost meets the criteria. We're still a little bit off, but we know we can use discounted gift cards as well. So now let's go to cardbear.com, and let's see what they have for PetSmart. PetSmart is 16% off discounted gift cards, which is ridiculous. So now we're not only getting that 25% off, we're also getting an additional 16% off on top of the entire transaction, which is really crazy. So go back over here, 26.24, take off, almost at 25%, take off 16% off, bang. Now we went from not profitable at all to a 42% ROI and a $9 profit. We could see the buy box is pretty stable at that price range of $44.90. Decent all year round, around $44. So yeah, pretty safe to say it's pretty consistent. Now, obviously, when offer counts are a little higher, it is around that $35 range. So I mean, at $35, we're probably not profitable at all. Clearly not, but offer count is trending down, meaning it is heading towards a downtrend. And every time it's been at this downtrend, it's always been at that $45, even $60, $50 range, which is ridiculous. So if we go back to $50 at a sale price, now we're talking about a 60% ROI. It's even gone as high as what, 60, 59, almost $60 at times. Now we're talking a ridiculous 100% ROI, which is fire. So definitely a winning product for sure. I love the fact the offer count is going down, so automatically green flag. And you see the one thing I did was simply just leverage the entire website discount simply by acknowledging they had a 50% off, buy one, get one 50% off, and leveraging discounted gift cards as well. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, PetSmart also does have tax exemption. So now let's go over here. Does PetSmart offer tax exemption? Which I believe they might. Yes, they do. Awesome. So now we're talking, take off an additional 7.75% off because I do live in California, so that's what we're paying on sales tax. So take off 7.75% off because I already have that tax factored into SellerAmp. Now we're talking at 117% ROI, but let's go back to $44 as a sale price because that's what it's ideally at right now. Now we're at a 50% ROI flat, $10 profit per unit sold. We could see monthly sold is showing about 50 to 100 units sold a month. Definitely a winner right there. All right, the next example I have is this Nautica men's J-Class t-shirt. We could see sale price of $24 flat. And if I scroll down here, we can see the offer count definitely has some oscillation to it, which is always a green flag. Buy box pretty stable for the most part at $24. And if I go to the Nautica website, we could see it has a current sale price of $12.99, which is compared to its $30 sale price, which is a really good discount already. And we can see they're offering a 20% off orders of $125 plus if you use the code PRESS20. And I do know that Nautica does also offer a 15% off evergreen discount if you simply just go to the beginning of the site. I think I have to just reopen the website for it to pop up again. Let's just reopen the website. Let's go to nautica.com, see if it just pops up by itself. It typically does pop up by itself if we just give it a sec. Oh yeah, right here, spin to win. So if you click on the spin to win on the bottom left right there, spin, every time they'll give you the 15% off, you'll see right here, it'll just pop up. Boom, 15% off, cool. In this case, you put your email address and you get an extra 15% off every single time, which is super fire. So now I know I'm getting an additional, 20% off from the website discount, 15% off from the email sign up, and we're gonna stack discounted gift cards on top of that as well, which is pretty bonkers. So let's go to Cardbear real quick. It's pretty nuts. Let's go to Nautica, 8% off, discounted gift cards, boom. So now we're getting 8% off plus 15% off, plus 20. So 20 plus 15 is 35. 35 plus 8 is 43. So 43% off on top of what the current discount is, which is pretty insane. So now we're going to go to $12.99. We're going to take off, right, 20% off from the website discount. Take off an additional 15% off from the Evergreen discount. Take off an additional 8% off from discounted gift cards. And now we're at a 77% ROI. You see it from the beginning, right? So the cost price, $812. So from the beginning, we were at negative. Well, not negative. We're still profiting, but not meeting the criteria at all, right? I mean, 10% ROI, not good at all. 5% profit margins, just not worth my time. To now, right? I'll walk through the process again. $12.99. Take off 20% off from the website discount, right? We're going to subtract an additional 15% off from the Evergreen discount because obviously every time you sign up for with your email address, you'll get an additional 15% off on the website. And we're going to subtract, last but not least, discounted gift cards to make it a juicy 77% ROI, which is ridiculous. So we can see offer count is moving all year round. People are for sure making money on this. And even at the lowest price at $19, we'll say even 20 bucks flat, we're still profitable. We're still at a 36, which is a really healthy ROI. But at current buy box at $23.99, right? We're definitely really solid at that. So very simple. And you notice all I'm doing is I'm simply leveraging these evergreen discounts on these websites, plus evergreen discounting mechanisms like, the evergreen discounts that are on these sites, plus gift cards, simply to bring down my costs as much as humanly possible and maximize my margins. And also keep in mind, a lot of websites do offer tax exemption. I don't believe Nautica is one of those websites. I could be wrong. We'll just search it up for the heck of it. Does Nautica offer tax exemption? Which I don't believe they do. Is required to charge. Okay, yeah, they're required to charge sales tax, so they don't. But keep in mind, if you do have a prep center, which for example, my prep center is in the state of Montana, you can always ship your products to prep centers, which automatically have zero sales tax in those states because those states don't charge sales tax. And obviously, that's something I would do at scale, not something I would pay attention to right now. But in this case, we take an additional 7.75% off if we had a prep center. And now we're at a $750 cost and almost at 100% ROI. So prep centers do play a massive role, and I recommend you getting one when you're at a large scale. It's definitely worth the commitment. It's very, very helpful. You see how much ROI it literally adds simply by taking off sales tax. But if you want some more internal one-on-one help as far as finding even more discounting mechanisms, more discounted gift cards, my favorite discounting mechanisms to help you scale your business, as well as me reviewing your own products to help you make good buying decisions, now is a really good time to apply for a mentorship. I've been able to help multiple people absolutely crush this business. I'll pop up all the testimonies right here. I have a Calendly link in the description below to book a one-on-one call with my team and myself. We'll see where you are in your journey, whether you're brand new or struggling to scale. And of course, if everything sounds good, I would love to see you in the family and absolutely help you crush this thing. All right, next I have these Kong Squeaker dog toys. Looks like we have a quantity of 9 here, and we can see they're selling for $20.49. And if I go to the website to where we're sourcing it from, chewies.com, we can see we have them right here for $4.19. So obviously $4.19 times 3, because obviously $4.19 is for a pack of 3. We'd have to buy a quantity of 3 to make it 9 units. $4.19 times 3, clearly not profitable, negative ROI, not going to pass the criteria at all. We're losing money in this case. We don't want to lose money. But if I go back over here, we do have an auto ship, meaning if you automatically get it shipped to you on a basis, you can get it for $2.72. Now, with auto ships, the cool thing is you can always cancel it, right? You can always obviously get the auto ship, wait till it ships, and you can cancel the auto ship. Simply get your best deal like that. So now we can see we're getting it for $2.72 and spend $100, get $30 e-gift card with code SPRING. This could be pretty crazy right here. So now we're gonna get $2.72 for an auto ship. Right, we're gonna multiply this by 3. So we're gonna do $2.72 times 3. That's gonna get us $8.16. Now $8.16. That's pretty much our price for 1 unit on this Amazon listing, right? So we're gonna do $2.72 times 3, $8.16. Now $8.16 times 12. That's gonna get us over $100, I believe. 97. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have to get 13 units then. So let me do that again. 272 times 3, and we're gonna multiply this by 13 to get it over $100. And now we're at 106.08 for 13 units. Yeah, almost at 12 for 13 units. Now we're gonna subtract $30, right, because of that e-gift card, and take off an additional. Let's go to cardbear.com, see if they have anything for Chewies. 1% off. Okay, cool. So nothing too crazy here, but I know if we go to topcashback.com, we can see on Top Cashback, we're going to end up getting this for 3.3% off right there on discounted gift cards. So now it doesn't hurt to add an additional 3.3% off. So now we're going to take 76.08, take off 3.3% off from Top Cashback gift cards. Now divide this by 13 units, and now we're at $5.66 cost price for 1 unit of these tennis balls. We went from not profitable at all to extremely profitable. And matter of fact, almost at 100% ROI, which is ridiculous. So now if I go down here, we could see buy box is FBA. We can see buy box is getting, okay, cool. Mostly FBA traction, not much FBM. There was some FBM at 1949. So if I go down here to other sellers, we can see, okay, cool. So if we were to price this at 1939, how much do these weigh? Oh, okay, about a pound. Okay, cool. So we're actually better off FBA because I was gonna say if it weighed below a pound, we could possibly FBM it for a really cheap price because obviously cheaper shipping if it's under a pound. But in this case, it's barely over a pound. We're gonna keep it at FBA. We're still extremely profitable, so I'll definitely take this. And you can see all I'm doing is I leverage the discounts on these websites. I use the discounting mechanisms like gift cards. There are tons of other discounting mechanisms that I use, but these are just some of the few that I use to obviously bring down my costs even more. But you see how well it works to bring down the cost as much as possible and maximize your margins on really good listings too that sell hundreds of times a month. And imagine you're doing with this, with 3, 4, or 5 other brands, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 other brands, right? There's tons of brands that we could resell. And now you have an entire catalog that's bringing you, thousands of dollars a month in recurring cash flow where you're running a sustainable business, right? Simply off the right product research and the right discounting mechanisms to actually get the best cost for all of these products. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this video as far as understanding how to source profitably, as far as leveraging discounted gift cards, discounting mechanisms as far as the discounts that these websites are providing as well, and just meshing those things together can make a lot of things profitable. So if you guys want more content as far as sourcing products and scaling your Amazon business, drop a like below and subscribe to the channel, and also turn that notification ringer on so that every time I drop a new video, you guys are notified immediately so that you guys can get the best content possible to help you scale your Amazon business. And aside from YouTube, you guys know exactly where else to find me on Instagram at ecomhish. And aside from that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.